We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Mississippi.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Charlie Blackmon.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dozier.
On a line to shortstop. The underhanded flip. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for the Sandlot. Second baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Charlie
Takes a curveball right on the corner. Darvish is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
left fielder.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Zickafoose. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So a man at third Here with 2 gone, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the... Here's Chris Bryant now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Dozier is calling for it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bryant's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. Ground ball foul down the left side. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Kluber is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Gregorius waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike 3 called, and the inning is... Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Second baseman, Brian.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Trout is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. This one's down to third. And that's the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Zicafus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end. Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Betts has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his games. Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The slider's in for a strike. Popped him up. Betts coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. In now, Nolan Arenado. So far,
Nolan Arenado.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free. So now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Catcher, Gary
First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Corey Kluber.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Darvish pauses. 3-0 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 3-1. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and they stopped the bleeding. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
George Springer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, a hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matthew Zicafus. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. high fastball. He's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He appears here in his All-Star Series form. High pop-up. Arenado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Betances is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Dozier calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting, shortstop, D.B. Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off. Ian Desmond will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Felipe Rivero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Dale Murphy is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Nolan Ryan.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 99.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Missed with a breaking ball. Ryan, a native Texan. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. High in the air out to center field. Gregorius into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in now, Matthew Zickafoose, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and that retires the side. Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for Mississippi.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to second. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Alex Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Gordon stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Here's Adrian now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Here now.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important.